Who is Titus Jackson? I'm Titus Jackson. I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia. Born and raised. Many people may know Norfolk and Virginia Beach area. That's where I'm from. And I'm a singer. I'm a gospel singer. I'm a songwriter, a musician for a church, and a gospel artist, new gospel artist that is very excited about what God has given me for my own music. I am very excited to be working on this new record. It's my first introduction record to the country, to the world, my debut gospel record. The theme around the record is freedom. So many of us go to church and we have faith in God and we live this Christian life, and we're not living a free life. Free in church, free on your job, and just free within yourself, free within your mind. And you know, I had some issues that I was going through for myself, and that's where a lot of the inspiration came from for some of the songs that I wrote. And some of the songs that I wrote, one's called Changed. I have another one called I've Been Redeemed. I have one that's actually becoming my favorite one, and the one was called I'm Coming Out. It basically talks about life experiences, being tired of going around in circles, dealing with the same old, dealing with the same people, and not seeming to get ahead. It's almost like you're going to church and you're living holy, you're living right, and you can't see the benefits of it. And at the end of the song, it changes into yes, I'm out of what was holding me. Nobody did it but God. And I think people will be real blessed by that song, because that's one of my favorites to perform that I'm blessed by. I have another song called Anthem. It talks about, you know, living life with balance. I have a song called He Kept Me, basically talking about God keeping me through different situations. Some situations got myself into that I needed Him to get me out of. So like I said, the theme around the record is about freedom and just dealing with life through our faith and through the love of God. The style of this record I consider to be contemporary, which means it's not traditional and it's not too urban. It's right in the middle. I want it to be urban and do the, you know, all that stuff. But once we got in the studio and the songs started to come and we started putting the band and everything together, it just kind of came along in the middle. And it's basically what I like to listen to on a normal basis. And you'll hear my influences in my musical choices as well as vocally. And some of my favorites and my influences, of course. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a Karen Clark Sheard fan for life. Don't care what y'all say. She's the best, one of the best. And the Clark sisters, of course. Grew up listening to Daryl Coley, John P. Key, the Winans, Mary Marys, Smokey Norfolk, Kirk Franklin, Kurt Carr, Donald Lawrence. I've been influenced by all of those people. Richard Smallwood. It's been influenced by R&B, secular people, Stevie Wonder. I like Usher. I like Chris Brown. Who else do I like? Jasmine Sullivan, she's a killer. Kim Burrell. So many others. I don't want to keep going by names, but I've actually been influenced by so many. Everybody brings something different to the table, and you'll hear that in my record. I've had the opportunity to work with some great producers on this record that God ordained, I believe, and allowed me to cross paths with, to meet. One of them producer's name is Jamian Thompson, also known as J Skills. He's out of Dallas, Texas. He's worked with George Huff from American Idol, Coco from SWV, Beverly Crawford, and so many other people, Ziel. And he's given me some great material. It's a little more urban, and excited about what we're doing, what we've created together. Also worked with another producer by the name of Big Mike Clemens. He's a two-time Dove Award winner. He's produced for people like Out of Eden, SWV, and did some work with Mary J. Blige and some other people. And he's also the drummer for Israel and New Breed, so that's where a lot of you may know him from. Also did some work with J. Drew Sheard, who is the son of Karen Clark Sheard. And his stuff is more urban. I was really excited to work with him, you know, of course, because of the Clark Moss legacy. So we're excited of what the work that we created. I know that the people, that they're going to enjoy what it is. It's a little something different for me, but it works. What made me decide that it was time for me to do my own record? Well, I felt that, well, it's my dream and something that I've always wanted to do, and I found myself continuing to help others and help build their dreams and build their ministries, and I felt it was time for me to do my own thing. God was allowing me to, you know, make some extra money to be able to fund everything, and the connections were just kind of falling in place. And I just felt it was the right time because, like I just stated, everything just started to fall in place with the producers and the songs were coming together. And, you know, everybody was asking, well, you know, when's your record coming out? When are you gonna do your own thing? And I can finally say it's on the way. So, that's that. What makes my CD different from the rest? Good question. Well, I think I can just speak for me. It's coming from the heart. It's everything that's going to be on the record is sincere, and from experience. And it's good music, good feel-good music, music that's going to encourage. You know, whatever you may be going through, you may need some encouragement. It'll do that. And some good singing, live instrumentation. You know, there's going to be live horns, live strings, live orchestration. You know, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer for that question, you know, because we all bring something different to the table. But I just think just my sincerity for my ministry and my dream and making it come true through God's, of course, giving me the ability to do it. And that's kind of what I'm bringing to the table. As an artist, just me, you know, I don't try to be any deeper than what I am. You know, I love God, I have faith in Him, and I like to laugh, and you'll hear that in my music. I'm not laughing on the CD or nothing, but you'll hear the fun times that I like to be involved in. And, you know, I like to bring it to the stage and just make people smile. So my single will be on iTunes very, very soon, and we're looking for a release of the CD at the end of this year, 2012. Until then, you can contact me. Go to my website, www.singtitusjackson.com, and you can keep up with me and read about me. And you know, I would love to come to your church or your event to sing for you. I'm on Facebook at facebook.com/singtitus. I'm also on Twitter. I'm addicted to Twitter. Y'all pray for me. www.twitter.com/Tijack, T-I-J-C-K. Follow me, tweet me, and that's how you get in contact with me. But if you know, get in contact with me through any of those means to book me.